Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today, we're in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, checking out a brand new update, World Update 19. It's a South American update, a big update for Brazil and other areas of South America. We also have released to us the Marketplace, finally, and we also have a brand new plane that was dropped to us. It is the CAP-4. I'll be going over that as well. Lots of stuff going on in this video, so stay tuned. But first, in the comment section below, let me know what your expectation was for the Marketplace. Let me know what you were expecting, what you were wanting, and then once you open the Marketplace, what you got and what you felt. I would love to know what you guys were feeling or thinking or outraged about, because I know I'm not the happiest right now. So we're going to jump into the Marketplace first off. So we jump into the Marketplace. We see this. It looks very bland, very low quality. Like it didn't take it. They did not spend a lot of time on this. Now, yes, we have all the people can upgrade from whatever version of 2024 they have. So they can go to standard to premium deluxe or standard to aviator, $150 difference. If I wanted to go to the aviator from the premium deluxe I have, it would be $100. Yeah, I'm not paying that. Not worth it. Very little planes. Like you have these planes here. I don't really like the thumbnails. In all honesty, I do not like the design of the thumbnails. They look low quality. I mean, look at this. Look at the resolution or the quality of this. This is awful right here. Even this, it looks like they're like, 480 resolution, 480p. This is awful as well when you look at the water. I may be nitpicking, but that's just what I'm saying. Plus, it's not laid out the way I wanted or would liked. I mean, yes, you have aircraft, airports, world, activities, customizations. That's fine. But I actually personally think 2020 at this point, their Marketplace design is much better. Now, if we go to aircraft, so all of the aircrafts are in there. So if you want to buy them individually from the packs, so you don't have to buy the whole pack itself, you can do that, it looks like. But again, looking at the thumbnails, the quality, it's just awful. I honestly like the quality of the images in 2020 better. It was more uniform. This is just like cool. That Chinook right here, the quality of that does not represent the Chinook the way it should. Or even this, the C-17. That quality doesn't represent isn't representative of what it is. It looks awful. I mean, you can always look at the reviews. The reviews are pretty decent on a lot of these. And it just doesn't, I mean, yeah, you can sort it out, filter it out on the side over here on creators, ratings, and stuff like that. I like that you can do it on ratings, though. I actually had never even seen that on the 2020, unless I'm blind. But this is awful. You can also sort by helicopter, airplane, and helicopter. So, yeah, I mean, it just does not look good. Plus, when I'm looking at here, you look at the helicopter, there's only the one Chinook. Okay. And it actually makes me think that, like, where's the Super Puma? Where would that be at? You can't buy that individually. You have to buy the pack. There's just things that I'm not liking that it doesn't vibe well. Plus, when you're looking around, like, where's the home button? You can always hit back, and it takes you back here. But, like, and you have the home button up here as well. I don't like that little tiny little home up here. It should be, I would think that would be a lot bigger to be more noticeable. Then if you go to airports. Well, what airports? I know that the sim came with already custom airports. And if you can get them individually like you can airports or airplanes, why isn't it loading? This Marketplace is garbage. It's not good. It looks like it's half done. It's like someone basically just said, let's just throw it out to the world and see what happens. And right there, you have the world update. You have that. Look at the thumbnail. It's such horrible quality. I would like to have quality. If it's a quality release or a quality plane, I want to have the developer put out a quality video or quality image to represent it, not some low 480 kind of resolution. Now, it could be, like I said, nitpicking. Good activities. There's nothing in there. Now, there could be updates coming to this. I don't know. I don't know what their whole idea behind this was. Same with customizations. So the only two things that actually will populate is aircraft and world. That's it. Now, you can still go to my library and look at seeing what's in here. So you can do rent it in trial, but there's no button for that. So there's that. But let's go ahead and take a look at the new plane. Right here it is. I already have it loaded up. It is so I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. So I'm just going to call it the CAP-4. It's a really cool looking plane. Plane was it came out in the 30s and 40s, like almost 1,200 of these planes. And look at this. That's another thing I don't like. Why do they have to have it so tiny like this? So if you go to your liveries, nothing shows up. Oh, look, now it does, but you can barely see it. Microsoft, fix your crap. Did we just go from pre-alpha to now alpha? I mean, come on, really? I mean, I had high hopes that things would get straightened out in time, but it's now been what? Came out into November, and we're now already almost halfway through March, and this sim still feels like it's pre-beta. I mean, I'm losing interest in 2024. I mean, I love 2024 for the fact that the environment's better, the lighting is better, the terrain features are better. But when you're putting out stuff like this, it really is, it discourages me. I've actually been flying more in 2020 now because of this. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to take off in this plane out of Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, because we're going to go over here to the show off the Christ Redeemer and see what that actually looks like. I haven't flown by it and seen what it looks like, so we're going to do this together. Now, Brazil from this angle looks pretty daggone good. We're going to fly out of, let's see, do we want to fly out of this one, or do we want to fly out of the, no, we're going to fly out of the smaller airport, this one right here. This one makes more sense. So we're going to spawn it right there, depart, and go. All right, we have spawned in to the sim now. We're right by the plane, and look at the environment though. The environment actually looks really good for the Rio de Janeiro area, and it's pretty decent. The mountain over there. Ignore the cone, the levitating magical cone. We have a 757 over here too. That's actually pretty neat. But this airport actually doesn't look half bad. Of course, though, we're just looking at a very small area. Let's go ahead and jump into the plane. We're going to remove this pedo cover. Like I said, this is the CAP-4, the free plane that we got. Let's see, what all interactions do we have with this? Not hardly a thing. Oh, look. Even the tires, they're not even wanting to populate with the checking the tire wear. Yep, same with that one. Let's see, are these back here working? Nope, can't move those. Can move that. Oh, we can examine the rear, the landing gear in the rear. We just can't examine the one up in the front. See? There's just these little things that they're just forgetting or just overlooking, or just bugs in general that they just, yeah. All right, doors opening so we can enter into the cockpit. It's a tiny little cockpit. I mean, look at this thing. Tiny little thing. So, all right, that's weird. Clear. Click to throw prop. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this one took me a while. I had to look online because we also have to close the door behind us now. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and pull the throttle back. I believe the battery, if I saw correctly, yeah, I had to do some research before getting into this thing to figure out where everything was because this thing is very small. Battery switches in the back, avionics switches as well. Also, your magnetos above you. And then also your fuel tank. Also, notice that the languages, all the languages are, well, not in English. All right, let's put that to, all right. So I don't know why, but the brakes do not hold, or at least the parking brakes don't work. Let's throw the prop. Oh, you know what? I just realized what they mean by throw the prop. Okay, I get it. Throw the prop, it means literally throw the prop. It's an old-timey plane. You probably have to go outside and actually spin the prop itself for it to actually start. Okay. That took me a moment. I'm like, throw the prop. Why are we clicking a little sticker that says throw the prop? It's because we can't go outside the plane and do it ourselves. Okay. You know what? That makes sense now. That makes a lot more sense. So I'm holding down the brake because apparently the parking brake doesn't want to work for me. And the fuel tank is selectors all over here by the left side. I'm gonna assume that it should be in the right selector. Watch, I'm wrong. But let's go ahead and take off. It also doesn't like to turn very easily. Okay, I don't know why I just stalled out. Huh. I wonder if it's not in the right selector then. All right, let's move over. We're just gonna put it right there. See what happens. That's exactly what it is. That wasn't in the right spot. Okay. See? Helps if I actually check this stuff out. All right, let's go away and take off. And look at the shadowing under the wings. They're just so flickery and weird. There's just certain things about the sim that needs more polishing. Give it about 5 years and the sim will probably be amazing. First year it's going to be probably spotty at best. I love the ships out in the harbor right there directly ahead of us. All right, we're about to take off. And then we're going to do a flight over to Christ Redeemer. Christ the Redeemer. All right, full power. Tail picks up pretty quick. And we can lift off the ground real quick. This thing will be a really nice bush plane. I believe this plane was originally used in the military of the for the Brazilian military. Oh, you know what? Let's turn on the head tracker. Whoop, there you go. Head tracker's on. Oh, look, the hangar's down there. I didn't even notice that before. That's actually nifty. All right, so Christ Redeemer is off to our right. Or Christ the Redeemer. I'm always forgetting the. Let's zoom in. Yep, there he is. Directly 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock high. But I will say, look at the actual, like, the buildings and stuff. This actually does not look horrible. This looks decent. You see the off in the distance over there, the favelas. They're kind of rendering in at the distance. Like, look at these buildings. These buildings actually don't look horrible. That's like the one thing about the world updates. They actually do a really good job with the photogrammetry. Some of it. Well, no, let's not look at that. Yeah, here's all the favelas. I'm assuming that's what those are. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we're going to go up here to the Christ Redeemer. Or is it, now I'm not even sure anymore. The Christ Redeemer or Christ the Redeemer? I don't know. We're just going to call him Christ Redeemer. We're going to go over here, check it all out. But Rio de Janeiro is huge. Honestly, didn't realize how big this area is. More favelas right here, it looks like. There she is, or there he is. Not a bad region. This plane's not bad either. I believe Enid Builds actually is the one that did this. There's the statue. We may do a lot more flights, actually, if not a lot, but we're going to do some flights around South America for this update for the next few videos. Trying to pick up, oh man, are we going to be able to get up that high? We're losing airspeed pretty quickly. I think we're at a good angle of approach. Oh, there he is. Overlooking Rio. There's oh, a bunch of antennas over there. Trying to make sure my airspeed's good while we're outside looking at it. There it is. There it is. Really, really good quality. I like it. I like it. All right. So there was that. Let's check out the rest of Rio. They did a good job with this. Now, if you overlook the fact that the marketplace is just garbage, everything else is actually not bad. The plane was good. Of course, that was a partnership with Microsoft and Enid Builds. And then you have the world updates. The world updates are always really good. I'm curious, is this a stadium down here that was that's where the Olympics were held a few years or several years back? After we check this stadium out, we're going to go for a landing. See if I can stick the landing on a tail dragger. See how bad I can do. It's a pretty good sized stadium. It almost makes me think that yes, this is the stadium for where the Olympics were held. Oh, it has to be. That place is huge. Oh yeah, that place is definitely huge. It's a pretty good sized facility. Looks like a soccer field, actually. It is a soccer field. Huh. Let me know in the comment section below if that's actually where the Olympics were held too. Or is it just a stadium that's always been there where they held soccer events? Now, can I find the airport again? Looks like there's a port over here. Yep, there's a bunch of cranes in front of us. That is the port. I'm gonna assume the airport should be over here to our right. That's actually pretty cool, the port. How that's been designed in the sim. Busy highway down below. A very busy highway. Yeah, I believe that's the airport right there. I see it, I think. Oh, did I just see something I don't want to see? Oh my, look at the port down there. Are those all cars? Those seriously look like all cars down there. On that left-hand side, yeah. Yeah, that's what I see. So they never finished the bridge. So I see the bridge right there in front of us. But then it just... Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, this bridge is not finished. Did yeah. Did we have a an issue creating this bridge? Because this bridge is literally like half done. Microsoft, what are you doing? All right, let's go ahead and bank to the right. I believe the airport's off to our right. What are you doing, Microsoft? And what is this? This looks like it should be a cruise liner, but it's not even, it's, wow, the rendering on that's awful. All right, yeah, we're gonna go back and land. There's that that freighter right there, so the airport should be right there. But yeah, I've now started seeing some really awful looking renderings. Let's go ahead and come in for a landing. This plane doesn't actually have flaps, I realized. Yeah, it has no flaps. Is it, or what's this? That's trim pitch. Yeah, I don't think this plane actually has flaps. I was pulling back my flap lever on my HOTAS, and nothing. All right, pull back and throttle. I love the wooden handle for the throttle. Give a little more, get fuel, more throttle to make sure we can land smooth. Pull back on the throttle again. And we're gonna go all the way off throttle, glider in to into your stall. Oh, that was a beautiful. I think that was my absolute best landing in a tail dragger. Yeah, that was a beautiful landing in a tail dragger. Just waiting for the tail to settle. Tail is slowly dropping. And the tail is down. That was a beautiful landing. All right, let's go and park her up. So yeah, overall, the plane, I absolutely love the plane. I may fly this thing more. Brazil, it's, I want to give it a rating of 7 out of 10. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 for the Rio area. Now, I haven't checked all of the South American region. So, but we're going to be doing that together. We're going to be doing flights through like the mountains of South America, seeing what areas have been modified. With this plane, more likely, I want to give this plane some attention. Marketplace, I'm going to give that a flat 0 out of 10. I'm not even going to give it a 1. It doesn't even deserve a 1. But yeah, like I said before, let me know in the comment section below what your opinion is of the new marketplace. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is my tail lifting all of a sudden? All right, tail's back down. I wonder if we were going into the wind. But yeah, I really... Marketplace needs a lot of work. But yeah, let me know what your guys' opinion is on it. Love to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video as well. I love hearing from you guys though. But we're gonna park her up right about here. Just randomly pick a spot, and we're gonna pick this barren spot right there. So our parking brake is on. See what I mean? I hit the parking brake, it releases. A parking brake is on, it then automatically releases. I don't know why it does that. If I hold it, no, not even holding it down, it works. It's all right. I'll just hold the parking or the brake myself. But yeah, the plane's absolutely awesome. I love this thing. This is actually not bad. But I hope you guys have a great one. Later.